All set.
You want to pick your start?
Thanks. From Auburn, Maine, Munzing Media presents Central Maine Community College Mustangs Soccer. Tonight, second of two games here today in Auburn. The Mustangs men take on the Mariners, making the trip down from Maine Maritime Academy in Castine. I'm Rob Kennedy along with Rob Munzing. Andy Munzing's doing our camera today. Central Maine Community College winning the YSCC tournament for the third straight year last year, capping off a 13-3-1 season last season, perfect 7-0 in the conference, and they are loaded once again, bringing back their leading scorer, Ivan Dominguez. The YSCC Player of the Year and first-team All-American had goals in all but 4 games last season, 27 in all, to go with 11 assists and 5 hat tricks, and a very talented back line, solid goaltending, and oh yeah, a very highly touted rookie class coming in as well. We'll talk about that more as the game goes on, but this team has got to be one of the favorites in the YSCC once again.
Oh, absolutely, Rob. Just a fantastic job. And, of course, a coaching change, Rob, to talk about this year.
Let me right to it. Dalton Wing, former player on this team, taking over from Kieran McCormick, who is coaching at Thomas College. Wing played for CMCC from 2017, 2019, was an assistant coach last year, and didn't expect he was going to be having a head coaching position just a couple of years out of college, but here he is, now taking over this Mustangs program. But Coach McCormick definitely left that cupboard full, and Coach Wing taking over, knows this program inside and out. I think it'll be a great fit.
Yeah, lots of ingredients there in the cupboard, as you say, Rob, to put together on another team, and this will be the start of cooking class, so to speak, here, as the ingredients get mixed in and out on the field, and see what the combos look like. They're taking on a good opponent here, and a knack opponent in Maine Maritime Academy. This has been a tradition, these two teams playing early on in the season, and certainly it's a good test here for the Mustangs early on as they step up and play a Division III opponent.
The Mariners as well, coming off an 8-7-2 season in 2023. They finished third in the NAC. Lost in the semifinals 3-1 to Maine Farmington. Maine Maritime looking for their first ever NAC championship, and they will get underway with their head coach Billy Shannon in his 9th season overall. He's a Husson grad, graduated there in 2010, and won a couple of NAC Coaches of the Year awards in 2018 and 2019. They'll open their season next Friday hosting UNE, and we'll see those Nor'easters in town tomorrow night. So we take a pretty good look at a couple of good D3 teams coming into play Central Maine here in the early going. This game is a true friendly. We mentioned the women's game was a friendly for Husson. It was a countable game for Central Maine. Neither of these two teams will treat this as a countable game tonight. It's a true friendly overall, so we'll see maybe some changes with the lineup a bit, some experimenting going on with two teams. We'll find out soon what to expect from both these clubs. Cody Cleveland's going to start in goal tonight for Central Maine. He's a freshman from Richmond, Maine. And Regan Monahan, the sophomore from Clayton, North Carolina, he will start for the Mariners. He started all 17 games last year. 8-7-2 record, did not have a clean sheet last season. Maine Maritime wearing the dark uniforms on the road. CMCC wearing the whites with a red here at home. Ivan Dominguez, talked about him standing over the ball. He'll get things underway. The rain stopped for now. Playing 30-minute halves?
3:30 minutes.
So 3:30 is what we're going to do tonight. Just a 30 on the scoreboard. Caleb Lamb informs us we'll do 3:30s tonight. It's almost like a hockey game.
Okay.
We'll feel right at home.
Got to change that, Rob. I'm glad we caught that.
And I just saw that.
Yeah. I'm on it.
So we are underway. Armando Lobota in the middle of that defense with Alfie Bashford. Very high quality defense for this Central Maine team. Over that far side. That's Bashford with it now.
Yeah, Allie brought friends.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too, as Alfie does have a couple of pals coming over from the UK. We play the same academy.
Yeah, we say hello to the fans over watching over the other side of the pond. We know they are because they shared this out on their website.
It's a midnight start time over in the UK.
Well, we can call this Midnight Madness for them.
Mitch Cameron playing in the lineup tonight.
Yeah, it's beautiful when we get the lights on here at the complex. So we actually get a much better picture at night than we do during the day. It's not changeable. It's constant.
Matty Waters as well, number 3. Both those players all from Knutsford Academy. So it's Maine Maritime with it now. Harris Stoddard, number 20, the Old Orchard Beach native, working up that far sideline. Played back to the keeper, that's Moynihan. Gordon Lewis, a freshman from New Orleans, Louisiana. He's over there in the left back position. Now Ronnie Morgan. So he'll try that right side. They'll switch the field. Morgan working it over here. Lewis trying to go over the top. That's headed away. First touch of the ball from Massimo Di Pilato. He's number 13, a freshman from Montreal. He's played actually in the Quebec Premier League with AS Laval. Ivan Dominguez. Drop that off to Tiro Nong. Quick pass intercepted as they tried to feed that into the area. Harris Stoddard knocked that away. Now it's Gabriel Toledo, the New Jersey native. Elijah Yetton, one of the captains of this team, a senior from Farmington, Maine. Played up the road at Mount Blue High School. It's Michael Sneyer, a freshman from Herman. All KVAC soccer player with the Herman Hawks, the Kennebec Valley Athletic Conference. Oh, that's a nice move by Xander Fortuno Ramos, who got clipped and taken down, and Tiro Nong over to help him back up. Ramos, a senior from California, the team captain. Was all conference, and the third team his sophomore year. Honorable mention as a rookie. 6 goals, 2 assists overall for Fortuno Ramos. This will roll over here. That's a throw in for Central Maine. Nong plays it in quickly.
Andy Munsing with the kick save.
Jeremiah Gomez, number 10 out there. Bit of a miscue. Alfie Bashford trying to turn that around, but it's picked up by John Dickinson. Dickinson, a dangerous scorer on this team, 11 goals total. Was the NAC Rookie of the Year 2 seasons ago. Fortuno Ramos, cleaned out by Loboto, went down low. Made a nice clean tackle and got the ball. Raimondo Loboto's a big, imposing defenseman on that fullback position. And he and Bashford both significant height out there, in the center of that defense for the Mustangs. They had Moses Lumu that back there last year, too, one of the most imposing back lines I've seen in a long time. That was played over the goal line, so it's a corner, first of the game. And Gabriel Toledo is going to take this for Maine Maritime. That's headed down toward the goal and out to claim Cody Cleveland, the rookie from Richmond, Maine's first touch of the ball. Mustangs trying to counter quickly. Rolling on the goalkeeper. He had to be brave to go down low as he had 2 players advancing on him. Dominguez was there. Actually, both Dominguez and Ivan Igor both out there.
As you see on, I'm sorry, Rob, I'm just telling the folks at home, you're seeing rain coming down a little more heavily here. We're under the top here with the camera, so we're back a ways than normal, trying to protect our equipment.
Thrown in by Elijah Yetton.
Of course, the field won't suffer at all, being turf.
Fortuno Ramos playing that back. Gordon Lewis. Scratch that, see what's Ronnie Morgan. Nice play by Dickinson to play that back toward Michael Sneyer. That's Mitch Cameron, number 16. Cameron and Bashford both out there next to each other. Now's Matty Waters. Waters trying to make that run down the left flank. We'll switch the fields over to the near side. Di Pilato trying to connect with Tiro Nong. It was intercepted by Fortuno Ramos. Di Pilato down low. Great tackle. And a throw in for Maine Maritime. Now rain coming down here in Auburn. 63 degrees. Kind of in the middle of a fairly good-sized shower. You'll have rain off and on during this game. Probably more on than off, actually.
It's got a late September feel to it, Robbie. It
certainly does.
From the complex.
Matty Waters, the rookie. He was taken down. And a free kick to Central Maine.
Well, you can already see that the game's trending towards some physicality.
Waters holding his right knee, but he's all right, popping up. Here's Jeremiah Gomez looking to take the free kick for Central Maine.
If you've just joined us and you see 22 minutes, it's because we're playing 30 minutes. We're playing 3:30s.
3:30s.
For substitution purposes, I'm guessing.
Gomez, the former Thornton Academy Golden Trojan here in Maine, the sophomore from Little Orchard. Had 7 goals last year, as that's put to the 18, the edge of the area. Now it's Dickinson. Dickinson's got great speed. He'll try to put that on display down the right wing. Dickinson. With a bit too much of the ball that time. The defender sliding down again, Lubota. Cleveland had to get rid of that quickly and under pressure. Lubota. Switching the field to DiPilato over here on the right side. DiPilato was primarily used as a left back in Quebec. He's on the right side here tonight, and he's got the ball.
Yeah, come on, James!
Ivan Dominguez. Gordon Lewis. Got a little bit of contact there. The Central Maine bench wants a call. Nong will leave that, and DiPilato will get us back to play. Dominguez trying to feed that through to Nong. It was broken up. High bouncing ball, and a little too much height there for Michael Snyder, who won that challenge. Miguel Soto, number 20, a rookie from Madrid, Spain. He's familiar to Maine, though. He played his soccer at Gorham High School as an exchange student a couple of years back as a junior. Now the Mariners back in possession. It's intercepted by Alfie Bashford, the captain. Igor Dominguez there, played that back. That shot rolls in, wide of the mark. Jeremiah Gomez trying his luck. And it's a goal kick for Maine Maritime. Mustangs playing the first 2 games in a row. They'll battle UNE. The Nor'easters coming to town tomorrow night, 6 p.m. We'll have that for you right here on Munzing Media, of course. They'll be at Thomas next Friday. On September 4th, the Husson Eagles will come to town. So the Husson women's team here earlier today taking on the Central Maine women.
Yeah, they were good. Good team. Good test. I talked to Coach Rob quickly between games. He's going to come on with us at halftime, and he said, hey, I'd play that game 100 times out of 100 times because we get better when we play better opponents.
It's a 7-1 final. Quality defense and catching their scoring chances, the Eagles did. Ivan Dominguez. Again, very well defended by Gordon Lewis. Lewis, just a rookie from New Hampshire. It's been impressive here in the early going. Dominguez tried to play that ahead to DiPilato, was broken up. Snyder. Ronnie Morgan. No reset, and the person to Harris Stoddard. Stoddard played in every game last year for Maine Maritime. Started 9 out of the 16. And Stoddard taking his time now. No pressure on him. Elijah Yetton. And played back to the keeper, Reagan Monahan. Monahan from Clayton, North Carolina. Stoddard. Morgan. Yetton had to recover. He's got it here. Fortuna Ramos making a run up the left side. It'll get through to him. Lubota over to challenge. And that forced Fortuna Ramos to get rid of it. It'll end up as a goal kick for the Mustangs. And Loboto not just big, but very fast. You saw that closing speed for the junior defender.
Takes up a lot of space back there, as you said, Rob.
There he is again, and Raimundo will remove the danger. It's played back by Mitch Cameron. Bashford. DiPilato. Played ahead toward Jeremiah Gomez, who was felled. And another foul and a free kick to the Mustangs. DiPilato looking for options. Loboto back to his keeper, Cody Cleveland. Cleveland with his Richmond Bobcats last year made a run to the regional finals in Class D South.
Yeah, Richmond, long-time power.
That got through, but a little too close to Moynihan. He'll pick that up. Trying to connect there with Jeremiah Gomez.
Is Coach Gardner still coaching the boys team down there?
I'm not sure if he's here back for another
Pete
year
Gardner.
or not. And, he's a legendary coach at Brunswick and at Richmond.
I think he's been coaching over 50 years.
Lost the eventual state champs, the Monmouth Academy Mustangs. And that's played to Mitch Cameron. Cameron can keep that alive. No, he's offside. So flag goes up once Cameron touched it. He stayed in play, hustled to keep it in, was behind the defense. Ronnie Morgan, team captain. Great defensive player, was a 3-year captain starting his sophomore year at Goffstown High School in southern New Hampshire. That kind of speaks to leadership when you captain your high school team for 3 years. And of course, wearing the armband tonight from Maine Maritime Academy. And a midfield battle for the most part so far. Not much for opportunities here in the first 15. Tiro Nong. DiPilato. Again trying that right wing side. Nong ran out of space. Corin Lewis played right back to his keeper Moynihan. A good race going on here. Possession-wise, it's been mostly with Central Maine. That was a nice turn by Cody Cleveland. Gomez trying to play that long ahead to Tiro Nong, and Nong sliding. Couldn't gain possession. Fortuna Ramos. John Dickinson. Dickinson wearing number 11 tonight. Wore number 7 last year. Former North Carolina All-State players from Advanced North Carolina. So 2 from the Tar Heel State in the Maine Maritime Academy starting lineup tonight. I already mentioned the keeper, Regan Moynihan. Gomez. Escaping pursuers. Gomez into the area, headed away. Saved by Matty Waters for a shot, and it's wide. Matty Waters, part of that Cheshire County Championship team at Knutsford Academy. Mitch Cameron there as well. Alfie Bashford playing there last year. David Nzuzi coming in now. Nzuzi scored 6 goals to go with 9 assists last season. Sophomore from Brunswick, Maine. He'll play over in the midfield on the right side. Mariners have done a very good job limiting the touches to the very dangerous Ivan Dominguez. We're kind of still waiting for our first quality scoring chance. DiPilato. Cameron playing it wide, and Zuzi. He's got great speed, but stride for stride right there with him, Ronnie Morgan. And Morgan doing excellent defensive work to shield the attacker off and win the goal kick for his Mariners.
Mustangs have been really busy working this right side, the near side to us, Rob, so far.
That's what they've wanted to work. So far, the defense has been up for that challenge, Ronnie Morgan especially.
Yeah, Morgan's been good over there.
Now it's the Mariners will try the right side. Elijah Yetton. Yetton dispossessed, but it's a throw-in for the visitors. And Yetton will get it right back in play. Aiden Burr. Burr, a sophomore from Florida, making a start tonight. He started 4 of the 17 games he played last year, but usually entered fairly early on as a sub and got plenty of quality minutes for Coach Billy Shannon. Set it back near the goal line, sliding down to make that claim, Cody Cleveland. Took his captain out at the same time as Alfie Bashford was there too. Alfie's got it now. Showed a little too much of the ball that time to Dickinson. Mariners reset. Fortuna Ramos. Morgan. Stabbed out of the air by DiPilato. DiPilato dispossessed by Dickinson. Gabriel Toledo. DiPilato defending him. That's played out for a throw. Dickinson deferring to Fortuna Ramos on the throw. Illegal throw, we'll turn it back over to Central Maine. We'll get our first sub for the Mustangs. Leandro Auger coming in. Auger, a freshman, played for the Lewiston Blue Devils. Listed as being from Cabinda, Angola. It's a one-time commit to North American University in Stafford, Texas, in the NAIA. Said staying close to home and playing here in Auburn. DiPilato. It's kicked high by Nzuzi. Tried to head it right back to David. Nice work by Fortuna Ramos, but ran out of space. And he bounced that off a Central Maine player, so it stays with the Mariners. Ooh. That rolled over Nzuzi's foot, apparently. The Mariners trying to reset in the midfield. It's intercepted by Igor Dominguez. Igor looking out wide. Played to the edge of the area, headed down. Ronnie Morgan got the dome on that. Dickinson didn't receive that. Lobota came up to hoof it away. Dominguez. That's Igor. Igor Dominguez again. Gomez. Bashford looking for options. DiPilato over here on the right side. Lobota taking his time. And Nzuzi making a run. Fortuna Ramos is right there with him, and Nzuzi maintains possession. That'll stay with Central Maine. 21st minute here. That's last touch by the Mustangs, and the Mariners. Oh, scratch that, he reversed it in the Central Maine possession. Gomez. Mitch Cameron. They work to the left side now. There's a shot. It was at the outside of the post and out for a goal kick.
So I'm not sure how we're going to do intermission, Rob.
Yeah.
So, you know, it'll
I'm guessing there won't be very long between, probably 5 minutes between 5 minutes between each period. That's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, there won't be...
Normally when there's periods, I'm waiting for them to resurface the ice, but they won't do that tonight.
Yeah, there won't be...
No Zambonis here.
It won't be halftime, so I'm not sure. We were going to have Coach Rob come on during halftime, Coach Rodriguez, but if there's no halftime.
Cleveland played that to Mitch Cameron. DiPilato on the end of this pass. He's got Dickinson bearing down on him, and Dickinson forces it out into touch for a Central Maine throw.
Well, they did start this game early, so if you're just coming on looking for the 7:30 start, women's game got over early. Maine Maritime was here. Weather was iffy, so they said, let's play at 7. So this game started at 7, and they're playing 3 30-minute quarters.
Yvonne Dominguez. Too many black jerseys there. Harris Stoddard. Back to the keeper. That's Reagan Moynihan. Neither keepers had much to do so far tonight. Don't believe we had an official shot on goal yet. Dickinson. Back to Morgan. Morgan that playing that far side. Elijah Yetton couldn't quite hold that in play. It's a throw into Central Maine.
What you're seeing across the way, those fences, baseball and softball outfield fences. Those came on in the spring, really made a huge difference to both fields. And we saw some home runs over the fences this past spring. We'll be here for baseball, softball action again this fall. Schedules are out. Check them out online. CM Athletics.
Matty Waters trying to work his way in, but he's won a corner kick, the first corner of the game for Central Maine. Igor Dominguez set to take the corner. All-American honorable mention. And 7 assists last year. Or 7 career assists, I should say. Not all last year, to go with 16 total goals. He's got 6 targets in the area. Here's the in-swinging corner. And a foul called against Central Maine while the ball was in the air. A free kick to Maine Maritime. So each team now with a corner. Still waiting for our first real true threat here in this contest. Aiden Burr nudges that ahead. Toledo. Looking for Fortuna Ramos and found him, but it was behind him, and a throw in now to Central Maine.
Yeah, feel a little slick, couldn't quite turn on it.
There's a crowd surrounding Leander Oger. And that's stolen by Cameron. Cameron trying to pick out Nzuzi. Good sliding play, but Dominguez is there. That's Yvonne. And that'll be a throw-in for Central Maine. And Nzuzi will defer here. He'll let Massimo DiPilato make the throw instead. And we'll do it again. DiPilato will defer this time to Raimundo Loboto, who's coming up. Massimo DiPilato will back off. See if Loboto can make that long throw into the area. And that's what he's trying to do. Headed to the 18. Bauer picks it off. Not out of danger yet, though. That'll be another corner for Central Maine. Good pressure forcing the miscue and turning into an opportunity. And Zuzi taking the corner from the right side this time. Setting up right-footed for an outswinging corner. Luboto's a big target there. There's the corner. Put down toward the goal line and cleared away. Out and wide. Dickinson coming back from his position to claim the ball for Maine Maritime. That's intercepted by Mitch Cameron. Cameron toward goal. A bouncer spilled by the keeper Moynihan, but had plenty of time to reclaim it.
Well, ball's a little wet. We've seen that wreak some havoc on keepers in the past.
Yes, we certainly have. Mitch Cameron down for a great tackle. These rookies have been impressive so far. Waters, Cameron. Oger in early action. And of course the keeper, Cody Cleveland. Hasn't had a whole lot to do yet, but reliable and confident back inside his area. Of course, the other rookie, too, has had plenty of touches, is Massimo Di Pilato. Dominguez. Great ball to Nzuzi. Gomez arriving. But the pass too far away from him. Ivan Dominguez. Gomez with it here. Nzuzi bounces that off. Fortuna Ramos, third corner of the contest for Central Maine. Starting to assert themselves a little bit here, the Mustangs.
Yeah, taking over territorially.
Nzuzi on the corner. Bashford leaping for it. It's over his head, and there's a shot, and it's over the bar. Trying to play that off the volley, Igor Dominguez. And he couldn't keep it on frame.
Yeah, had to get the shot off. Ball was still high. Igor would have liked that to have come down, and he could have settled it, but he would have had a defender on him by then.
Alfie Bashford wasn't far from that ball, just a little over his head.
Then it was high.
Yeah, exactly.
It was over Alfie's head.
Alfie's not going to score a whole lot, but if he does end up putting one in the net, it's going to be a play exactly like that, where he can kind of come in from the 18 and maybe get a head on it. That time was over him. Oh, Di Pilato, nice play to take that away from Aiden Burr. Burr, the Gulf Breeze, Florida native. Headed down by Oger. Play that toward Nzuzi again. It's past him. Nzuzi with great speed, and he might make that claim, and did. He got grabbed a bit by Fortuna Ramos. The ref says play on. Oger. Gomez playing wide. Nzuzi. Tricky footwork. That'll be a throw-in for Central Maine as that bounced off Aiden Burr. And Massimo Di Pilato coming up to take the throw. Gomez calling for it. He's got it. Jerry Gomez. Lobota. Di Pilato walking the tightrope there, kept the ball in play. And Nzuzi stumbled a bit under pressure from Fortuna Ramos. And that's in on the keeper, Moynihan. Plenty of time to play it with 1 minute to go in the first period. And 3:30s here tonight. Gordon Lewis. Ronnie Morgan now trying the right side. Intercepted. Mitch Cameron. Cameron battling a pair of Mariners. Igor Dominguez. A little bit too far. He had a man arriving. That was Oger who was there. Nzuzi. Nzuzi again. Cameron out there directing traffic. Igor Dominguez. Can't quite catch up to this. Don't think we'll have any further play here in the first period as the time will wind down, and 30 minutes gone here in Auburn. We are scoreless. So we'll step aside, let the players take a break, come back for the second of 3 30-minute periods here in Auburn on Munzing Media.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary downs in the heart. The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath. CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
Forensics has grown so much, and it's very beneficial to the criminal justice system.
I was always one of those kids that watched Forensic Files. That was something I loved. Just a science person all around, I always have been. The instructors are some of the top forensic experts in Maine. They really know what they're talking about. They've been there, done that. CMCC is very lucky to have people like this. I'm an Intro to Criminal Justice and Criminal Law and Report Writing. It's a lot of the baseline of things I have to be knowledgeable about. I want to do crime scene photography. The forensic science program is preparing me to start thinking like what's important here, what do I need to look for like right off the bat. You never know what you're going to find.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Same thing as always.
That's the front of the net.
Little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their healthcare just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Okay. Rob Kennedy, Rob Munsing. Andy Munsing back here with you in Auburn, set for period number 2, which sounds strange to say for a soccer match, but going 3:30s tonight with 5-minute intermissions in between. And we'll switch ends every single intermission. So Maine Maritime and those road dark uniforms will be attacking from right to left here in the second period. Central Maine and the home whites will attack from left to right. So goaltending look here. And yeah, Vlade Ouellette has now come into play. He's the keeper now for Maine Maritime. He's number 1 out there. And the gray, actually light blue uniform. And I think no switch at all for Central Maine. It's Cody Cleveland still down in the goal. Actually, we're not switching ends. I thought we were. Nope, they'll stay the same way.
Well, it's a unique setup for the game. I don't know whether they're going to switch them or not. We don't know.
They might actually switch halfway between if there's a stop.
Oh, yeah.
They
That
can
would
do
be
that.
halfway through the game, yeah.
I don't know. Well, they might not switch at all. I bet wind is not a factor here tonight.
No, it's not. And that's helpful.
Sun's not a factor, so.
It's helpful with the rain for us because there's no wind blowing the rain in underneath the tent. So
right.
We've actually got the camera pulled back. So you will occasionally see the posts of the tent that we have set up here. We don't normally see that in a shot, and I noticed in the first period that happened. So
saw Mason Quiet, number 17, hung the referee out there. I think potentially they might have some history, as Mason's a Mainer from Falmouth, so potentially they've come across. Potentially, they certainly would have come across past several times. Not sure what the relationship is, though. Also in the contest now, Logan Lawson, number 7. Lawson, a freshman from Virginia. He's on the left side for Maine Maritime. Intercepted by the Mustangs. Here's an opportunity, perhaps. The edge of the area. There's a shot, and it's blocked. Logan Lawson with the block as that's put on goal in a second attempt, and Vladi Ouellette pressed into action early on. Vladi's a freshman from Mill Valley, California, a very agile and explosive keeper.
Had to be.
He's quick. Not blessed with size, but he certainly makes up for that with his fortitude, aggressiveness, and athleticism. Holden Nichols. Lawson just made that save. Turned it over to Di Pilato. That'll roll over to Labotta. And Raimundo rolls that off his toe for a throw-in. That'll be Maine Maritime possession. Mason Quiet was there. Knocked that off Bashford. It stays with the Mariners. Good battle over on the touchline. Leandro Oger from a Lewiston Blue Devil. Matty Waters. Bashford playing that up the flank. It bounced all the way through to Oger. Oger. Ivan Dominguez. Igor Dominguez with a great move. Igor back to the edge of the area for a shot, and they have deflected out. Oger and Gomez both there, and it is indeed a corner for Central Maine, their 4th. It's Nzuzi, who handled the corners from the right side last time, will do it again. Once again, Bashford up in the area, makes a good target to try to pick out. That's well defended. Di Pilato back by midfield. All the way back to Cody Cleveland, the keeper. A full reset here for the Mustangs after the corner. Mitch Cameron. Di Pilato. And Zuzi tried to turn. Logan Lawson played that ahead. Or turn to Lawson's got some space, but the flag is up. He's offside. It looked promising there for a moment for the Mariners, but the flag denies them. Possession back to the hosts. Gonna roll all the way through. Tristan Reinhold giving chase. Reinhold, number 13, a freshman from Guilford, New Hampshire. It's all state in both soccer and lacrosse. Here's Lawson again. He's been busy since coming on here in the second period. Played back to Ouellette. Reinhold. Trying to go over the top. He had a target there in Gabriel Toledo. Bashford stabbed out of the air by Holden Nichols. Nichols, the Searsmont native. 2-year captain for the Belfast Lions, the KVAC here in the state of Maine. Connor Phelan over on the far side, number 26. Sophomore from Rockland, Mass. And a throw for Maine Maritime. 35th minutes. Waiting for our first goal, really our first major chance. A couple of threats by the Mustangs. Really not much to speak of by the Mariners yet, but really neither keeper has been troubled. Well, that's been Cody Cleveland for the Mustangs, or Reagan Moynihan, or now Vlade Ouellette for the Mariners. And a foul called. That'll go against Holden Nichols, and a free kick for the Mustangs. Taken quickly by Mitch Cameron. And Zuzi. Nice play to Ogre. Igor Dominguez. Spun around nicely. Fine defensive play. Dominguez trying to get right back in there. And now it's the Mariners on the run. Alfie Bashford there to break it up. Alfie in possession. Working his way down that left side, sliding down, and a throw in. Well, a sub coming in now is Exo Namawira will check in, the former Moore shipbuilder. He's number 12. He'll come in now for Central Maine. He's a rookie from Bath, Maine.
Yeah, one of the liabilities if you're watching broadcast for the first time down at field level when the kids go to check in.
Let's see a good shot of their numbers.
Yeah.
Cleveland playing it near side. DiPilato there. He's been a workhorse. Nzuzi, another great move. This time he shook Logan Lawson. Look at Nzuzi go. He's drawn a crowd. Ronnie Morgan's there, and Morgan, nice tackle to knock that out of play. Got the ball.
Well, you can see the water coming up off the field here as the rain more persistent. So far, it's not causing us any equipment issues, so we're thankful for that.
Nzuzi getting up. Ogre. That's played out for that's a corner.
We get spoiled so much here at CM because one of the press boxes are inside Kirk Hall for so much. The soccer teams were outside and no power, no internet, so we bring our own and run extension cords and things like that. So we're at the liability of weather and fans sometimes.
Laboda in the area now, not Bashford. Cleared away easily, though. That was the 5th corner. This will roll all the way to the goal line and over. And a goal kick for Maine Maritime.
We need to find an alum, Rob, that maybe has a equipment rental place here in the area and get ourselves a bucket truck or something like that. Then we could put the camera up and over and even go to the other side, and we'd be able to get some great pictures if we could get some elevation. And Caleb Land, the new assistant athletic director, is aware of that, and Dave is too, and we're talking plans to try to figure that out.
It's always a work in progress.
Always looking to do it better.
That's right. On the midfield battle. Cameron won that. It's a throw in and a sub. 3 subs coming in for Central Maine. Sam Boynton will check in, the sophomore. Justin Violet, the junior. We'll get our first look at the rookie, Pablo Johnson, from Oxford Hills High School, and he hails from West Paris, Maine.
Yeah, Coach Wing's able to sub in some veterans who saw good playing time last year in the championship league run. Went to the Nationals as well, and Coach McCormick, as you said, left the cupboard pretty well stocked here for Coach Wing. Coach Wing, not a lot of time to get up and get going here. Didn't expect this opportunity, but you know what? When the door opens, don't walk in, barge in. That's what I always used to tell young coaches. You get a chance, get in there and take it.
That's right. Jeremiah Gomez. I wanted to find Nzuzi over on the right side. It did come through. And Nzuzi into the area. Switching back, Nzuzi still. A square ball rolling in, and a great save by Ouellette, but the flag is up. Wouldn't have mattered. The Mustangs offside. Justin Violet making his presence felt early on that attack. Violet, the junior from Lisbon, Maine. Had 3 two-goal games last season. He's mostly an impact sub who comes on and will add instant offense, and almost did here. We'll also get our first look in just a moment at that man right there, Mikel Soto, freshman from Madrid, Spain. Got a Maine connection, as I mentioned earlier. He played for Gorham High School. He'll make his debut in a moment. Great tackle again.
So was he back to Spain in the interim, Rob?
I would think
and then
so.
Came
He
back
played
here?
as a junior, so I think he did go back for a year and came back. Ronnie Morgan now from Maine Maritime, defended by Violets. Morgan now to Holden Nichols. Joining the rush, Dylan Wilkinson from Scarborough. His shot blocked. Booted away with authority. Lewis. The midfield battle continues here in the second period. We're 40 minutes in. This is minute 41. That's a good roll into the area. Out comes the keeper. And whistle and a stoppage here. We have a penalty? I believe we do.
Ball rolled through.
So the first opportunity is going to go to Maine Maritime. A penalty being assessed against Cody Cleveland. So a chance for Maine Maritime to get on the scoreboard and draw first blood. Against the run of play a little bit, if they convert.
Thank you.
So wait to see who takes this.
Jeekins.
It's Gabriel Toledo who'll take it.
Point blank.
Toledo wearing number 9, 7 goals last season, third team all-conference. Against Cody Cleveland. And it's a goal. Perfect penalty into the lower corner, just inside the post, and it's 1-0 Maine Maritime.
Yeah, not much to do here with this one, Rob. Point blank.
Well, you just want to make sure you put it on target, fool the keeper. This is exactly what Toledo did. Just passed gently into the back of the goal.
Yeah, Cleveland, not much you can do to defend that. I didn't see what the penalty was, Rob. Did we get an explanation for what that was?
It looked like on the ball into the area, the defender came out and took out the legs of it was Toledo who was actually making that rush.
Yeah, again, we're kind of blocked on that.
So Toledo's penalty kick makes it 1-0 to Maine Maritime. Really the first solid chance that either team's had, and eventually the Mariners cash in after the penalty. Roulette knocks that away. Logan Lawson. That's picked up by Nzuzi. He's dispossessed by Nichols. Lewis. Now it's Nichols again. And that ahead to Mason Quiet, the Falmouth native. Soto just in, got his first touch. Now it's Justin Violet. Matty Waters had that for a moment, knocked off his foot. Mariners back on the attack again. Gonna play that into the area. That's James Bauer. An ambitious shot from distance deflects off a Mustang. It's a corner for Maine Maritime. Logan Lawson, the rookie, is going to come take that corner from the right side. Lawson, first team all-conference for Salem High School in Virginia a couple of years back. Athletic, hard-working attacker. Good strength and good speed. He uses both to score goals. We'll see what he does here in this corner. He's setting up left-footed to try the in-swinger.
Mm-hmm. Well, now the call makes sense, doesn't it, Rob?
Yep. Lubota got a foot on that to knock it away. Lawson knocked that back across the 18. Nice sliding challenge to knock that away by Morgan. And Zuzi ahead to Soto. Soto trying to ladle that ahead. It was too far for a teammate. Ronnie Morgan came away with it. Wilkinson. He's pursued by Justin Violet. Toledo. He's got the goal. 42nd minute. And Zuzi. Lawson there to defend. He's got an open player. A little heavy first touch. Maybe a chance here. But Exo Namawira played that a little too far ahead. Had to hurry to play that back, and now Bashford's under pressure, played back to the keeper. Some great speed by James Bauer to put the pressure on for Maine Maritime. Hooked away by the Mariners once again. They've got some space in the midfield to counter here if they hurry. Lewis. Lawson ahead. No problem for Cody Cleveland. Will pick that up by the 18. Bashford. That'll roll out into touch for a throw. We'll have a few changes here. Leo Farraghetti will check in. Garrison Fisher. Aiden Burr. Harris Stoddard back in. John Dickinson returning. And Michael Snyer back in as well. So we've got wholesale changes. Those are all changes for Maine Maritime. About to see Gaylor Kazadi come in to play goal.
Well, since we don't have halftime, we won't have Coach Rodriguez. Talked to Coach before he left. He hasn't been home for about a week, he said. So he's headed home, and they'll be back up for the game tomorrow. We'll have a men's game tomorrow, 6 o'clock kickoff on that one. And we'll have some of the women and Coach Rodriguez on during that game. And we weren't able to catch up with the players pre-game because of the rain. We couldn't go out under the tent. Normally we take those interviews out, and it was raining. But we will have interviews with coaches and players throughout the course of the season here for you new fans. And the other thing I want to let everybody know is, if you're new to this, we are the exclusive streaming partner of Central Maine Athletics, Muncie Media. Nobody else streams a game for them. So if you're led off the path by one of those scam artists, don't get wrapped up in that. We'll do all the home games here.
If you ever ask for a credit card input, you've got the wrong streamer.
Yeah, it'll be free for you. We thank the administration here at Central Maine Community College for having us in. Been doing this for them since 2016.
So here's the rookie keeper coming in now, Gaylor Kazadi. Cody Cleveland played the first 46 minutes, so he'll be out.
Yeah, we really couldn't fault Cleveland on anything. Gave up the penalty kick from point-blank range.
And a penalty kick, basically, you guess right or the shooter misses. You're helpless besides that. Maine Maritime with a 1-0 lead. Holden Nichols with the turnover. Mariners back in possession once again. Farraghetti. He's a freshman who played at Herman High School, listed as being from Santa Catarina, Brazil.
That's been an exchange student again, huh?
Yeah, I don't know as much about his past, but I'm guessing that's probably the case. Sam Boynton. Boynton trapped between two players, one being the very dangerous John Dickinson, who takes the shot that's blocked. That's bashed out into touch for a Maine Maritime throw. '48th minute, about to be the 49th. A goal in the 42nd, the penalty by Toledo. That's all the scoring so far, and really all the chances.
Well,
a midfield battle, a war of attrition between these two teams.
Yeah, the reason the camera's blurry is because it's focusing on that near post when we normally that doesn't. That's why I had seen that earlier, Rob. It comes into play, and our camera operator Andy Munn says the camera went blurry. Yeah, It's on the post here, the way we've got it set up.
Now here's an opportunity perhaps. Oh, the flag is up. Looked like Exo Namawira was going to go in on goal by himself, but the flag up for the offside.
Well, those are things you got to work on, and that's why it's important to have these games.
And that's why Central Maine always schedules quality opponents like NAC competition. Maine Maritime. Got Thomas coming in, Husson coming up, and UNE from the former Commonwealth Coast Conference tomorrow. But they changed that name, and I have to check, I will before tomorrow's game, to get the new conference they're playing in. It was the Triple C for a while.
Well, the teams love coming here because it's a new facility, beautiful field, and big. It's a full-length field, so teams love coming in here to play.
Not a bad drive for teams.
No.
Maine Maritime being in Castine, it's a tough travel for them because they're not the easternmost point in Maine, but it's pretty close, and traveling east-west in this state is not an easy thing to do.
It surely isn't. They've got some road work ahead of them for the season, as always.
Husson, UNE, Thomas, that's more of a north-south trip. There's a real good tussle going on over that far side. Tavilo Johnson was involved. We're taking our first look at him, the rookie from West Paris, Maine.
Certainly easy to travel during preseason as well, Rob. Kids aren't in class.
Right.
Nobody's got to get out. Works out great.
Players will get back late tomorrow, but they won't be in any hurry to get up. They'll practice at some point. But classes, I don't believe, have started at Maine Maritime. Could be wrong about that, though. Each school has a different schedule. Harris Stoddard. Playing that back to Willette, the keeper. Galati going all the way across the country to study at Maine Maritime.
Well, it's a fantastic school. I used to send a fair number of football players to play for Maine Maritime back when I was head coach at Gardner Area High School, and they had a great experience on at Maine Maritime. They dropped football for a while, but they're back at it. So fantastic.
And Zuzi fell by Logan Lawson. A free kick here and a good spot for Central Maine to try to equalize. It's like a close corner from a better angle. And Zuzi will take the free kick. Delivery too close to the keeper. He spilled it for a moment, but picked it right back up. As Alfie Bashford was in to try to hopefully pick up some loose change. But Ouellette recovered quickly and claimed the ball. Now it's really coming down here. It's probably the hardest we've seen it rain all afternoon and evening. Lobota. And Zuzi, again closely defended by Lawson. That's been a good battle between those two. And you see the rain's having an effect as the defender slipped down. That was Lewis. She scratched that. It was Fisher. Sam Boynton chasing this. Might stay in play and now eventually dives out over the touch line. 52nd minute. Just the one goal in it so far. Just joining us, Gabriel Toledo cashing in a penalty in the 42nd minute. Boynton. Dickinson really giving chase here. Forcing the turnover. Stoddard back to the keeper. Got to hurry though as Johnson hustling, hoping for a mistake. Stoddard. Lawson again. Played into the midfield, but intercepted. Boynton. Oh, great tackle again. Not legal, though, by Dickinson. Thought he might have had that legally, but he didn't. Wasn't thrilled about the call, but it's a free kick to Central Maine. Ogre. Dickinson stealing that away. Playing that back out to the flank, hooked ahead by Ferraghetti. We said rain off and on, mostly on, and that's what it's been.
Yeah, it's steadier now. No wind. We're thankful for that.
Temps dropped to 63 degrees, and yeah, looks like it'll be raining for the foreseeable future here. The way usually it works is it'll rain until, well, basically the game is over and then it stops.
Well, we're thankful for the tent that the crew put up for us here, keeping us dry and our equipment dry, thankfully. And we've got a different setup. I worry about being out in the rain with $3,000 computers, so we have a scaled-down version just in case it did rain tonight, and it's working out well. I'm happy with it, and we hope you're enjoying it at home. One of the things I want you to chime in on is that scoreboard. Do you need the scoreboard a little bigger, or are you okay with it? That's what I'd like to know. Chime in. I'm monitoring the feed on the CM Athletics Facebook page. That's where I'm watching the game. We go out everywhere. We're on YouTube, Facebook, MunsingMediaSports.com.
Boxcast?
Boxcast is the way.
That's why I use it.
To go and watch it full screen on your big TV. Just go to the Boxcast, download the app.
Yeah, favorite the Munsing Media channel. It's really easy to pop it right up immediately.
Looks really cool on a, like Rob has an 86-inch TV at home.
Not quite that large, but it's a good size.
Yeah.
Pretty good view of the matches when I don't get to watch these. I'll check the replays out sometime, other Munsing Media broadcasts. Gardner football I'll check out every once in a while when I'm home.
Yep,
Couldn't quite save that. Close but no with Michael Sneyer. He thought he kept it in, but the linesman right there to see the angle. Here's Boynton up to the throw with 5 minutes remaining in the second period. It's 55 minutes in. Playing 3:30s here tonight. Laboda with a long throw to hook up with Pablo Johnson. A foul called against Johnson, so we'll have a free kick to Maine Maritime. Trying the right flank once again, the Mariners. Fisher, the Oklahoma native. Morgan on it again. He'll switch the field. Michael Sneyer. He's got Fortuna Ramos making a run as they try to hook up with him. Fortuna Ramos, he was clipped. Was it in the area? We'll see. I think it may have been. We'll see if it's in or just out. Just out.
Yeah, it took the official a little bit of time to get down there. Let's see what he's going to do.
Right there in the 18. So it's a great spot and an opportunity here. Aiden Burr stepping up. Of course, the defenders will have to back off and give the 10 yards. Something that Sam Boynton and Laboda have no interest in doing right now, and they'll be backed up. So referee, as you see, marking him off as they'll set the wall up. John Dickinson there, Aiden Burr there as well. Who's it gonna be? Oh, what a great shot. Aiden Burr snuck it around the wall inside the post. It's 2-0. The sophomore from Gulf Breeze, Florida, doubling the Mariners' advantage. So 2 goals from free kicks, 1 a penalty, and this one.
Yep, sorry, didn't get it. I came in a little bit too late, but you can see the rain.
Burr was 7 goals last year. Sorry, 2 goals last year. 2 goals and 1 assist. And once again, he pops in off the substitutes bench to make an impact. So now the Mustangs really up against it as they've had a hard time penetrating this defense. Meanwhile, the Mariners have cashed in both their opportunities. Mitch Cameron, the rookie from Northwich, England, will be returning to the fray in just a moment. You talk about placing a shot perfectly. You couldn't do it better than Aiden Burr just did for Maine Maritime. Not much daylight around the wall. He found it and snuck it inside the post. Oger. And Zuzi knocked down with a foul called against Fortuna Ramos. Bashford. Playing that into the corner. It was too far for Exo Namawira. And a goal kick for Vladiolets with 90 seconds remaining in the second period. Here's Mitch Cameron back in. One of the three amigos from Knutsford Academy. Matty Waters, Mitch Cameron, two rookies, and of course the captain and returnee, Alfie Bashford. That's stolen. Good hustle by Ogre to come up and play it. That's out for a throw. Snyder to dance around the touchline. He's fouled a couple of times. The Maine Maritime Academy bench thought, but then keep the football as they make the throw in with 45 seconds to go. That comes right over here.
Yeah, that's another liability.
That missed everything though, didn't it?
It did. Yeah.
Andy Munson got a hand on it.
Andy deflected it, saving the game.
Bashford with a play, knocked it out of the air. Danger still lurking though as that's played through. Oh, and a save made by Kazadi off John Dickinson. That's a tough man to make a save on when he's in the clear like that.
Dickinson was flying.
11 goals last season, or actually 11 goals total. He's the leading goal scorer, leading returnee as far as career goals in this team. One-time North Atlantic Conference Rookie of the Year. That'll do it for two periods, 60 minutes in the books, and with 2 goals in that second period, Maine Maritime Academy lead here on Munzing Media.
Yeah, we're going to take a look here, Rob, at the second goal. I got it figured out here.
It's the Aiden Burr goal, and boy, is this just perfect touch. And a little too much room in the wall on that right side, as you see. But you'll watch Burr here just sneaking around inside. Yeah, you can see that space. Kazadi broke one way and just out of his reach.
What an awesome shot that was, Rob. You mentioned it at the time and just tucked it in there. And we're going to take about a 4-minute break, so we'll do so as well. Come back. We'll have the third period. It'll be another 30-minute session here. And 2-0. Mariners over the Mustangs. You're watching Mustang Soccer here on Munzing Media Sports. Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary downs in the heart. The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting. Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
I got to tell you, Rob Munzing, I wasn't expecting this when I saw the game on our schedule. It'll be 59 degrees for an opening soccer match here at Central Maine Community College here in August, but you never know with the Maine weather. Sometimes you get 89 and it drops down to a nice cool 82 at night, humid, or you get the chilly 59 and it feels like early October, late September.
Yeah, I've got my Munson Media vest on here. Leave it in the car all the time. I wasn't expecting to need this until October.
Haven Smith is checking in as the goalkeeper.
Andy, give us a look at the lights here a little bit. If you can, you folks will see at home how much the rain's coming here as we go up on the lights here. You can see it's really starting to come down and to a steady rain.
It's really been fairly steady, but not this heavy for most of the night, but it is definitely coming down here now. Not the most comfortable conditions for the players to be in, but they don't mind. I think they love nice clear 75-degree night, but might get that tomorrow. We'll see. We'll check and see what the forecast is. So we're back underway in the final 30 minutes. A 2-0 lead for Maine Maritime Academy. Gabriel Toledo scoring on a penalty kick, and then Aiden Burr on a direct free kick around a wall, snuck it inside the post. DiPilato couldn't keep that in. Tiro Nong back in the contest. Jeremiah Gomez back in. So we've seen kind of a tale of two different lineups as far as the forwards are concerned in each of our quarters. Both Dominguez is back in now as well. This is the lineup that played most of the first 30. They haven't switched ends at all here. Ivan Dominguez. Dominguez with it now. Dominguez a shot, he scores! Ivan Dominguez can always be counted on for offense. There are only 4 games last season where he didn't find the back of the net. And there it is. In the 61st minute. Don't give him too much space as they play it right out of the back. Taylor Kazadi started things off and play that up ahead. And oh, watch Ivan Dominguez showing that scorer's touch. He got the space behind the defense and quick switch to the left foot. Here it comes. Bang. Great velocity in Haven Smith. Not much you can do about that. The rookie from Blue Hill, Maine. Played for George Stevens Academy. Class C runners-up last year. And they had a great final matchup against Mount Abram. So Smith covers that up. So Ivan Dominguez already has 38 goals to his name. That one will not be added to the list. This is just a friendly, but he has given the Mustangs a lifeline here. It'll be very interesting next 27 minutes. Loboda. Gomez. Trying to pick out Nong. That was headed down nicely, but back toward Tiro Nong. The flag is up, though.
Yeah.
He's offside, and Fortuna Ramos knew it. He kind of indicated, yeah, I think he's behind me, and the linesman right there to agree.
No overtime.
Nope. They eliminated that last season, before last season.
I think the first time it happened, it caught you and I by surprise.
It did. Started packing up to go as the end of a tie matchup. Only overtime now in playoff competition. That's played back by Michael Sneyer, the rookie from Herman. Fisher works that outside. Harrison Fisher with it again. Fisher, the rookie from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Ivan Dominguez again. Dominguez with Nong going to goal. Toward Nong. Can he settle? Nope. It's well defended there. So Nong had a marker with him the entire time, and that was Fortuna Ramos. That's deflected, and it's in! A shot took a deflection. Jeremiah Gomez with the shot. It caromed off a Mariner, and all of a sudden it's 2-2.
Well, that didn't take long to get going. Taking a look at the replay right here, Rob.
Let's see what hit. Gomez just had the space to open fire. As we'll watch that come back to him. No. Take the chance, why not? There's Gomez. Yeah, bounced off a defender. So it'll be an own goal, most likely. And in the 64th minute, Gomez's own goal has tied this up 2-2. Game on here in Auburn in the rain. Now the Mariners on the back foot completely here. Is John Dickinson as they try to counter. That's stabbed out. Great work to knock that down by Massimo Di Pilato. All of a sudden, there's plenty of momentum on the home side's bench and on the field.
If you're just joining us, we're in the third. Third period.
It's like a hockey game, but 30-minute periods. Now played down the right flank.
We're holding our clock until we catch up.
Matthew Villeneuve, the sophomore from Walpole, Mass, was the closest to it, but he couldn't catch up to it. It's a throw-in for Matty Waters and the Mustangs. James Bauer coming back in the contest, number 14 for the Mariners. Let's see who he takes out. It's going to be Dickinson. He's going to head over to the trainer's table. A driving rain here in Auburn, Maine for the opening night of the season, a friendly between Central Maine Community College and Maine Maritime Academy. Locked in a 2-2 draw. Toledo and Burr for the Mariners, Ivan Dominguez and Gomez. Returning fire for Central Maine. Di Pilato. Nong, right by the touchline. It's been a great battle between Nong and Fortuna Ramos when both have been on the pitch at the same time. Di Pilato. He drew a crowd, but the pass got through anyway. Gomez knocked down. Offside, though, the call. As the flag popped up late, but the referee, the linesman, halting the play. So our Mariners with a free kick. Just the edge of the area here defensively. Be right back at it tomorrow night when the Nor'easters of the University of New England come to town, making the trip up from Biddeford. 6 p.m. start right here in Auburn. You can see it on Munzing Media. Just one game tomorrow, just a men's game.
Better weather tomorrow, I think.
That's what I've been thinking. Yeah, it's hard to say it'd be worse. Alfie Bashford rushing in and driving that away with authority. Xander Fortuna Ramos switching the field. Heading over to that right side. Yetton. Yetton again. Burr is calling for it on the left flank. And they go right side instead. Villeneuve. And rolls away from Matthew Villeneuve for a Central Maine throw. Matty Waters will do the honors. Playing it back in quickly. In the 67th minute.
These have been just rain showers if you're watching at home. No threat of thunder or lightning or anything else like that that would shut the game down.
Not warm enough, you wouldn't think. That's played ahead. The flag stays down this time for Tiro Nong. Nong stops. Ramos fell down. The entry into the area. Opportunity here. Tight angle shot. And Soto has won a corner kick, the 6th of the night. Central Maine leading in that category 6-2. That's Tiro Nong setting up left-footed on this corner, trying to swing that toward the goal. Here it comes, back by the 18, down by the edge of the area and hoofed away. Bashford gets the head on it. Play that back out wide toward Mikel Soto. Waters, acrobatic play to stab that out of the air.
Third's been all Mustangs.
And they brought this lineup back on. They're taking control of the game. And May here is Dominguez. Just got a little too far underneath that header as he looked for his second goal of the game in the first Mustangs lead, but we stay locked up at 2. Yeah, Central Maine in complete control here in the third period. Haven Smith will take the goal kick, a rookie for Maine Maritime. Garrison Fisher. Back to Smith. Fisher again. Trying to find some options and some way to move the ball up the field. They succeed in doing so, the Mariners do, but they've lost possession. Now Maine Maritime will try to set something up. Now that quick counter again. Oh, great play down on the turf to swipe that away from Ivan Dominguez. Garrison Fisher once again. And Dominguez was clear through if that ball reached him. Whistle stops play on the far side. Not sure yet if it's a throw or a foul. It's a throw. No, it was a foul. Let's take that back as dropping the ball down Aiden Burr. He'll take the free kick. A little less likely to score from this position like he scored the 57th minute from just outside the area on a direct kick. Let's see if we can pick out a teammate in the area now. It's headed down toward the goal line. The Mustangs keep it in and avoid the corner. That'll roll back toward Harris Stoddard. Stoddard will play it all the way back to his keeper, Smith.
Thanks, fellas.
Well, Mariners starting from their back third once again. Oh, stolen away by Nong. Nong renewing acquaintances with Xander Fortuna Ramos. DiPilato has some space now as he breaks free. DiPilato into the area, bounces clean through, no one there. Back to Mitch Cameron. His compatriot Waters. Waters with it here. He got knocked down for the foul, a free kick to Central Maine. In the 72nd minute here. It was 2-0 Maine Maritime. The 2 goals in 3 minutes have pulled Central Maine level. Who's taking this? Jeremiah Gomez is over there, number 10. Here's Igor Dominguez. Looks like he will do the honors. Referee going to mark off those 10 yards. Haven Smith will set up his defenders in the wall. Here's Igor. Blocked by the wall. But still dangerous here for Central Maine. That's played over to the near side, and that'll get some subs in for Maine Maritime. Dylan Wilkinson coming back in. Tristan Reinhold. Connor Phelan. And Ronnie Morgan all checking back into the game for the Mariners and Coach Billy Sherman. '73rd minute of the 90. An unconventional 90 here tonight. 330s, not 245s. 90 minutes all the same, and now a throw into Central Maine. Tiro Nong will take it. Gomez. Nong again. Jerry Gomez. Gomez will take the throw here. Lobota. Nong back to Big Ray again. Bashford. Cameron. Out wide toward Waters. All three Lions out there right now, and Waters, Bashford, and Cameron. Oh, nifty step by Tiro Nong to fool his defender, but nowhere really to play that ball. Now the Mariners back in possession again. Not for long, though. It's stolen. Cameron to Nong. That was just behind Mitch Cameron. He wanted the 1-2 ball. And Nong played it behind him. Here's DiPilato. Massimo DiPilato. Cameron trying to break in. He's making his first foray up front for the first time. This will roll in on Haven Smith, the keeper. 75th minute. Ferragetti. He's grabbed down by DiPilato. Play continues. That's headed away. Garrison Fisher, the defender. Played back into the area again, though, and a chance here, but the flag's up. Mikel Soto got on the ball, but he was offside. So a very impressive freshman from Madrid, Spain. Former Gorham Ram player we mentioned back in the second period. A sub coming in now, one of the two goal scorers for Maine Maritime, Gabriel Toledo, who won a penalty and converted it. He opened the scoring in the 42nd minute. Well, we have a third goal for either team. 15 minutes to find out. Mariners trying the right side once again. Lanuve was over there earlier. That was Ethan Pratt who was the closest to it. The Robinson, Maine native, played for Washington Academy last year. Nong trying to reach this. Garrison Fisher got there. Good thing he did, too. So he had two dangerous scores. Ivan Dominguez. Gomez. Almost into Tiro Nong. A tackle by Fortuna Ramos probably saved a goal. But the Mustangs asking questions once again, knocking at the door, trying to get in the lead for the first time tonight. They faced a 2-goal deficit and have erased it. That throw-in goes the way of the Mariners. David Nzuzi about to come back in for the Mustangs. He'll likely take Tiro Nong's spot. We'll see. That's intercepted. Dominguez. There's a shot taken from Jeremiah Gomez. Ivan Dominguez again. That bounces around and spins in on goal, and Haven Smith plucks it out of the air. That's all Mustangs here in the third. They've scored twice. Mariners persistent in trying that right flank. Ronnie Morgan. Mustangs over the midfield stripe. A foul called. Maybe a free kick to the Mariners. They take it quickly.
Take a knee for me. Just take one knee. Just drop down.
And now a foul called. This time it goes against the Mariners. That's called against Matthew Villeneuve as he slaps hands with Mikel Soto. That's who was up against him. I had to wait and see. I saw the number when he turned around. DiPilato. Kazadi, the keeper. 5 goalkeepers used in this game. The only one that hasn't been is the one who wasn't dressed, Arno Nagasaza, who likely see the lion's share of the minutes for the Mustangs this season.
Yeah, he's a veteran keeper, and Coach Wayne knows what he can do.
David Nzuzi coming back in. It'll be Mikel Soto, not Tiro Nong, who's replaced. So Soto comes off as we've entered the 79th minute. And I'll bounce through to Nong. Nong in a battle, lost possession over on that far side. Mustangs have it back, however. Cameron playing it back. Lubota. Cameron again, avoiding one would-be tackler. Cameron trying to play that forward to Nzuzi, and right in the way again, as he always seems to be, Xander Fortuno Ramos. This time, though, it gets through to Nzuzi. Got a man with him in Reinhold. Reinhold wins the foot race. That's played out into touch. A Central Maine throw. Here comes DiPilato to take it. Been called off, however. Nzuzi, too close to the keeper who plays it in a hop. Haven Smith, no problem there. Ronnie Morgan, the junior. Ooh, he gifted possession away that time to Gomez. Gomez trying to work inside in the left foot. And the flag is up as he waited a little too long to try to spring Nzuzi. Linesman right there to see Nzuzi cheat back behind the defense. As we're about to enter the last 10 minutes. Will there be a game winner? The Mustangs have looked the more likely to score it here in the third, but back in the second, Central Maine had decent stretches as well, and that was all changed on the play by Toledo to win the penalty and then convert it. Bashford intercepts a poor throw. Trying to spoon that ahead, and Nzuzi with that speed might get there. He will. Ronnie Morgan's there with him. Nzuzi waiting for help. He's got some. Played into the area. Dominguez has that knocked away. Connor Phelan lost possession. Cameron was up. He couldn't pull the trigger. Nzuzi out in the right flank. Decent ball into the area, but it bounces back outside. Mustangs really pushing for the go-ahead goal. Bashford. Matty Waters. Waters on the run there in the corner, but that's out into touch. There's a Mustangs throw, however. Big battle going on by that corner flag. The Mariners emerge, but they don't get very far. It's intercepted. And a foul call. Looks like it's going against Maine Maritime. No, we'll see. No, just a drop ball.
Students will be in this weekend. If you're a student and you're watching this, we're looking for student interns to work with Munsing Media during this school year. Pays work study. Send me an email at rob@munsingmedia.com or contact Coach Gagne, the AD, when you get in on campus on the weekend. We got a couple of kids that are interested.
So that was a foul on that far side. Looked like we were having a drop ball for a second, but Gomez took the shot, and a couple of players in the vicinity, but it drifted wide harmlessly of the far post. Tiro Nong has just come off. Gomez still out there, though. He's battling. And they call Gomez for the foul on Toledo. Toledo drew that one.
Rain is letting up a little bit. Rob. 7 and a change here left, and you're almost at the point here, Rob. You'll get a goal. It might be the game winner.
Yeah, I think it'd be a next goal wins type of situation. Both of Central Maine's goals came quickly, 2 and 3 minutes.
Looking forward to another exciting season here.
How about now? And Zuzi just lost his step. He was well covered by Fortuna Ramos anyway, who's got the ball now, the senior from Covina, California. He has been a real thorn in the side of the Mustangs' attack when they've tried that right side or left defense as he plays it. That was headed away by Villeneuve, so Mustangs will happily take the gift. Laid back ahead to Ethan Pratt. A collision there with Labota.
Labota comes in like a Sherman tank.
It's a tough guy to challenge, Labota. Props to Pratt for trying it, the freshman from Robbinston, Maine.
Jeez, if I saw him coming, I'd run to my car.
Dominguez might get here. Ivan has it and scores! The flag is down. Ivan Dominguez just stole it away from the defender, and he puts the Mustangs on top for the first time tonight.
I gave it to him.
The goal in the 85th minute. It's a great ball to spring Ivan Dominguez, but he had to do the finishing himself with 2 defenders there.
Going to see it. Looks like they're going to get the clear out, but they don't, and Dominguez makes them pay here.
Well, this pass is a nice one, too. Just fed into Dominguez.
I'm sorry, I think that was the previous goal.
Yeah, that was
See
the
if I
second
can get
goal.
back to it. Yeah, that's why it looked funny.
Ivan Dominguez continues where he left off last season, seemingly scoring at will. 2 goals tonight. And again, as I mentioned, he had goals in all but 4 games last season.
This is it. No, okay.
Mariners have 5 minutes to find an equalizer. 5 and change. Will that be the game winner? Or do the Mariners have an answer? You just can't let Ivan Dominguez roam free in the area, and even when he's not free, he can beat 1 or 2 defenders as he did there. 2, in fact. Phelan plays that back to Fortuna Ramos. Go to enter the last 5 minutes. 85 play to the 90.
We're working to sync our clock back up.
Will the Mariners have one more opportunity to equalize? Chances have not been easy for them here in the 3rd period. They carried the play in the 2nd and scored twice. Gabriel Toledo on a penalty kick, and Aiden Burr on a beautiful free kick that he curled around a wall. Snuck inside the far post. That bounces down, and Zuzi might end up with this. Dominguez couldn't walk through 2 defenders. Well done on the 18 by Maine Maritime. Mustangs would like to play the possession game here. Another goal would certainly sink the Mariners. This will roll in on Haven Smith, and he'll pick it up. It's It's been a tough debut for Smith, but he's conceded 3, but you have to look at it and say none really his fault. One was a deflection that he had no chance at. The other, Dominguez, blasted it high, and, well, here comes Nzuzi. Nzuzi avoiding tacklers. Nzuzi scores! Nzuzi puts it away. 4 goals in the last 28 minutes for the Mustangs. David Nzuzi scored 6 times this year to go with 9 assists. And watch when he gets the ball here. The turnover proves costly, and it's a quick counter. And David Nzuzi. He hears the footsteps coming here, too. That's what's most impressive. He doesn't panic, and he just hops over the attempted tackle. Haven Smith made the first save, but no one there to help him when the ball bounced right back to Nzuzi, and he puts the game away with 3.5 to go.
And get the backflip in. We got it in on the replay as well. That's awesome.
A goal like that, you got to celebrate. It's a dagger that puts away the Mariners. You would think anyway. Well, they're still going to battle. It's covering that up, Kazadi.
Well, what a final 30 minutes here for the Mustangs. They have come on.
Gabe Toledo was the sophomore who scored on the penalty kick and almost had an opportunity there. Wait to see if the flag was going to pop up, but it didn't. Fortuno Ramos is coming over here. He has really battled mightily here in this game. Soto is... Raimundo Laboda is being stretched out by his teammate and keeper, Gaylor Kazadi.
Yeah, you can start to cramp up in this dampness.
There's 3 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. That's all that's left. Kazadi, one of the 2 rookie keepers, boots it away. We saw them both in this game, Cody Cleveland and Kazadi, who's in there now. 6 goals scored in this game, and you really can't blame the keeper for any of them. Mikel Soto will come back in the game if there's another opportunity for him to do so in the next 2:35. Flags up, and free kick back to Central Maine.
Not a big crowd here tonight because the kids aren't on campus, just the athletes right now. That'll change over the weekend as the kids will roll in, and I'll have to check with Andrew Morong, Coach Morong, see if we got record enrollment again this year. Past couple of years, enrollment through the roof here, and of course the free college tuition, a lot to do with that, and of course all the great programs down here at Central Maine Community College.
Alfie Bashford with it again. Played out wide, DiPilato. Trying to play long again. This time it's Leander Oger. Oger squeezed out by Reinhold, the rookie defender, and taken down by Oger. Oger get called for the foul there. Just 90 seconds remains. That's it. Maine Maritime had a 2-0 lead on the hour mark. But all Mustangs since then. Morgan back to Smith, the keeper. Morgan knocks that down. Last minute. Playing that to Nzuzi again. Nzuzi trying to catch up to it and will. Reinhold right there with him. Trying to keep Nzuzi outside. Hard to do. Nzuzi went right by him. Nzuzi's still with it. Any more magic in these Mustangs here in the third? Not in this occasion. That went behind Oger. There's 22 seconds to go. Gomez. Gomez will play it back just to squeeze the remaining 13 seconds out of this game. Ashford applauding. Just kick that to the sideline and that'll do it. What a comeback tonight by the Central Maine Community College Mustangs. Down 2-0 in the hour mark. They score 4 times. Ivan Dominguez scoring twice. Gomez with a goal as well. And David Nzuzi canceling out the 2 strikes for Gabe Toledo and Aiden Burr. A 4-2 final score for Central Maine. They can take that momentum into tomorrow night when UNE comes to town. We'll have the kickoff there and that friendly at 6 p.m. tomorrow night right here on Munzing Media. I want to thank our crew tonight. Andy Munzing on camera, Rob Munzing on the color commentary and production. My name is Rob Kennedy saying so long. The victory tonight, Central Maine. A 4-2 win over Maine Maritime. You watch it on Munzing Media. Good night, everybody.